Hey fire signs, welcome to your general collective reading. I hope you're doing well, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. It is a general reading. All other information is down below. There's been a change to personal reading prices to be more this economy friendly. All right, fire signs. Let's see what we got cooking, good looking. We have the Eight of Wands. That's a good energy. You have good energy right now. It's like a magnetic force. You could be very focused right now, fire sign. Like you have a goal in mind, so your energy is focused on a goal. The Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like a hell-bent energy. I do. I feel a really strong, willful energy from this Eight of Wands. There's a very willful, strong energy to not repeat a past cycle, or not to be the parent that you were raised by, or not to pass down family trauma, generational trauma. You don't want to repeat a cycle. You want to move beyond it. I do feel like you're very capable of this. This energy is very powerful. It also comes across as healing. So you could have healed parts of your inner child, you know, issues you may have had or gathered or collected along the way from other relationships. But this is not repeating a cycle. And it feels successful. It does. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you want things to be different. You want your family to look different. You want to be a different parent. You want to be a different spouse. You don't want to repeat cycles. Maybe you came from divorced parents. Maybe you came from a single parent, and you don't want that. And it looks like you're successfully going to dodge repeating those cycles. This just looks really successful because you have a goal in mind. I'm getting like picture perfect. Like you want things to be picture perfect in your mind. Like you want them to be created how you see them to be created. It feels like you're in a very big manifesting mode and you know exactly what it is you want. And you're hell bent on getting that, fire sign. And you're hell bent on dodging repeating cycles or being the parent that you were raised by, or having the same household dynamic you were in, or past relationships that, you know, cause long-term damage emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it may be. You've moved beyond. It's a good vibe. I like it. For some of you guys, it does feel you may be cutting family off. It does feel that way for some of you. You might be cutting a family member off in order to not repeat the cycle or not have that influence, or kind of an old habits vibe die hard. You could see the grandparent or your parent treating your kid the same way they treated you, or something like that. Just use that as an example for that energy I'm picking up. But you could grow tired and quick of that very quick. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. This is a fear of yours, fire sign. Repeating this cycle, recreating that situation, recreating that scenario. It's a fear of yours. It does keep you up at night. It does give you anxiety. It does make you worry. It does make you question, second guess. You don't want this for them. You want things to be different this time. It's just a fear of yours. And because it's a fear of yours, you've been motivated to dodge it. You've been motivated to go a different direction, and you've been hell-bent and focused and willful towards that you've manifested something different for yourself. Goddess of Cups in the Tower. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You might not be. This is 555, 55. You might be seeing synchronicities of 5. This is about change. You are changing, fire signs. You are not repeating a past cycle. You are not repeating a pattern. You are not repeating a mistake. You are not creating a situation. You have changed and you have evolved. Therefore, the environment around you is mirroring you, and it has changed. And it's positive, and it's reflecting what it is you want, or it will reflect what it is you want. But it's going to take a tower moment. It's going to take something that's been built to crumble down. And sometimes, and in this reading, that could be indoctrinated beliefs, or a dynamic of a family always doing stuff the same way, or respecting a patriarch or matriarch in the family so much that they get away with negative behavior, saying negative things and causing issues for people, but they get away with it because of their age. You know, things like that, like changing things. Some of you guys are going to cut off a family member. Some of you guys are going to have a massive change in your life. Some of you guys are just going to have to honestly break down a wall in your life piece by piece to figure out what it is that's blocking you. And you're going to figure out that wall, that block has something to do with a pattern, a repeated cycle, family trauma, something. But massive change is taking place for my fire signs, or it will, and it's necessary. It's necessary for this change to take place in order for you to prosper and create the life that it is you want. Because it feels like you're in a big manifestation energy, and you want this long-term goal of having a healthy, well-built, long-standing, emotionally grounded dynamic within your own built family, within your long-term extended family, within your household dynamic, with money, everything. Everything. But something in the past, whether it's your past, your family's past, a lineage's past, it's got to change, it's got to evolve, things have got to be done different. This is like mastering emotions. Understanding triggers to not repeat cycles by mastering emotions. Learning to argue in relationships a different way. Learning to handle things and reactions a different way. Maybe that's a cycle. Maybe that's a pattern. The Magician, Aries energy. You could be an Aries or have Aries really strongly influenced in your chart, but this is a manifestation energy. What I want, I can create. What I create, I get. The world around you will mirror you, and you're understanding that. So in order to conquer the world around you and get what you want, you need to conquer yourself, your fears, grow into an emotionally intelligent person, or withstand in that if you're already there. You'll be able to create the life that is you want, but you're going to have to make some change. And sometimes you have to make room, and that's what that Tower card feels like to me. That's Scorpio energy, death energy. Something has to change. Something has to quote unquote die. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Fire signs, you have decisions to make. You've been thinking about it. You haven't made that decision yet. They're two very vastly different roads, two very vastly different options, two very vastly different people, two different lives await you at the end of each of these choices. Two different choices, two different options. This is also weird, but I'm kind of getting like two different mistakes here. I don't know why I just got that. Y'all know I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't just read the cards, but I got two mistakes here. So again, someone could be repeating a pattern over and over and over again, and they don't want to do that again for the third time. So this could be you've been married and divorced twice. You don't want to do that again. But this is massive change and creating that for yourself. Really grounding yourself, honoring your emotions, respecting them, holding them, not projecting them is kind of what I'm getting to. But I'm going to leave that there, fire signs. I love you guys. I wish you the very, very best. Anything else you need is down below, and y'all have a good one.